חברת דן היקרה, קו 9 נסע בך בנתיב לא, שאי אפשר לעצור בו, לא, כאילו בכוונה, לא, הוא נוסע בנתיב שלא קרוב לתחנה. עכשיו אני נאלצת לקחת קו אחר, שבכלל לא מגיע למקום העבודה שלי. אני אגיע באיחור, ילדים מחכים לי, ואני מאחרת. למה? כי נהג אוטובוס בארלוזורוב, תחנת ארלוזורוב, קו 9, לא עוצר. ואולי כדאי גם להגיד לנהגים להפסיק לצפור. א', זה נורא מעצבן. וזה גם לא מקדם אותנו. כמה פעמים צריך לצפור? כמה פעמים? זה נורא מעצבן. ודבר שלישי, זה לא פעם ראשונה, קו 9, אף פעם הם לא עוצרים. ואני נפנפתי לו, הוא פשוט לא עוצרים בתחנה. ואני לא מבינה בשביל מה אתם מעסיקים נהגים. אם הם לא רוצים לעבוד, שימצאו עבודה אחרת. הם אמורים להביא אותנו לעבודה. אם אתם רוצים לפתור את בעיית הפקקים, בעיית הלכלוך באוויר, אז תעשו תחבורה ציבורית כמו שצריך. הטופס שאני צריכה למלא כל כך מלא בקשיים, שיקח לי שעה למלא אותו, וגם אז יש בעיה בלמלא את השעה. כמה שאני לוחצת זה לא ממלא. צריכה את היישוב, מיקוד, דירה, מספר אוטובוס, מספר תחנה. סליחה, אבל אתם מגזימים. אתם ממש מגזימים. אני מבינה שצריך את התחנה, אבל מספר תחנה, מאיפה אני צריכה את מספר תחנה? כזה פירוט? עכשיו אני אגיד את זה באנגלית למען הציבור הדובר אנגלית. Israeli public transportation has hit a new low. The bus driver doesn't stop at the station. The one who does keeps beeping constantly, which makes the whole experience of going on the bus very stressful. Because if you beep one time, okay. 2 times, okay. 3 times, very loudly. What's the point? Making everybody nervous? I don't think it's easier to drive here, by the way. I think actually quite the opposite. But I don't understand why the bus driver doesn't stop. The complaint form is very detailed and doesn't work. You have to write every single detail. Why does it? My zip code, my apartment number, and the hour doesn't work. So, and in Israel, the whole thing of they don't put the 3 main cities at the beginning. So you have to go through every little village in Israel in order to get to Tel Aviv, which is at the end of the Aleph Bet. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand the bus drivers here, because people have to get to work. Don't they have any sense of responsibility towards the fact that in the morning especially, you can't just skip stations. You have some sort of obligation. And I've seen the bus ahead of me, they drive very fast, and you could see they don't have any intention of stopping, even though there's people in the station. I understand if I wasn't in the station, but I was in the station, I was waving, and he had no intention of stopping. And the complaint form is very complicated and doesn't work right away. Just like, by the way, this machines never work, hardly ever work. Today it worked, but 50% chance it doesn't work. The ticket machines don't work. The buses don't stop. I don't understand why you go through this whole business of trying to improve the public transportation and then providing this is not a good enough service. Sorry. I don't know how many millionaires there are in Israel, but I can't afford to keep a car on on an education salary. Misad HaChinuch salary. I can't afford it. So I don't understand who can. Who can afford to keep a car here? It's not enough they cheat you, the plumber and the electrician or whoever comes to your house is going to give you completely prices that are for people in Beverly Hills. But also, I can imagine if I have to repair a car in Israel, I can imagine the prices I would have to pay. Insurance, blah, 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 whatever. Why is life so difficult in Israel? Why don't people wake up and complain and demand they improve the service? I don't get it. People are so in their own little world. It's really similar to Europe. People are not at all interested in improving their environment. It's a small country, ethnically, okay, diverse. However, it's supposed to have something in common. We're supposed to all have something in common in this country. And I think most people do come from the same background, let's say spiritually, religiously, ethnically. So even though we come from different countries, why don't people wake up and come together and try to improve the public transportation system? I don't get it. I think driving would be a nightmare. I don't know how people come to work on time. 3 hours before you have to get up. Look at this, look at this. You could solve it so easily by providing a reliable public transportation service. You could prevent the pollution. You can prevent a lot of problems. Anyway. I don't know who can afford to keep a car in Israel. I really don't. Unless you're a CEO of a company. I don't understand who can afford to keep a car in this country. So why can't public transportation be better? I don't get it. How difficult is it to stop in the station? So anyway, peace, land, loud. I've had it.